Welcome to my official YouTube channel, students, IGCSE all level, and as usual I have taken one more paper, and that is Pearson Edexcel IGCSE examination, and this paper is 4MA1/1H. This is the paper, students, and it is of higher tier, and paper is 1H, Mathematics A. So now see, read the instruction carefully before attempting any type of a paper. So you can see that calculator may be used here, so we will be using calculator here. So let's start. These all are the formulas which will be used here and which we will be applying in our questions. Okay, so let's start. This is our first question, student. The table gives information about the distances 100 adults travel to work. Distance is given, frequency is given, and we need to write down the model class. Okay, see, for writing down the model class, A part, if I talk about model class, what is model class? I have discussed in my previous videos as well that the number which is occurring more time in any data is known as mode of that particular data. Means the frequency of occurring a particular number in a data is more, so that particular number in a data will be a model class. So here if you will see that frequency is higher in this class, means 40 is the highest in this all data, so the model class will be 5 less than, sorry, D is greater than 5 and less than or equal to 10. This is our model class. You just need to figure it out that what frequency is more in number, that is the model class. Now if I come to the second part, student, work out an estimate for the mean distance. Okay, let's try this out. How should we attempt this question? See, here the distances are given in a range. Now first we need to find the mid values of this particular range. For example, if I say I am attempting second part, student, so for let's say 0 less than 5, this is our data distance, and it is in the form of a range. It is in the form of a range, students. So what I will be doing, I will be finding their mid values, student. Now this is our distances. Now if I write down the frequency, you will see the frequency are 26, 40, 16, 10 and 8. Okay, now if I'll say I'll see this part, this is in a range form, so why we need to find out the mid value of this particular range. So mid value will be given by, I'll do this first part for you, how I'm calculating it. This is how we calculate, student. 0 plus of 5 by 2 means the average value of that particular range. So it will be 0 plus of 5 by 2 will be equals to 2.5. Same goes with this also. Second part, 5 D, for this part D is greater than 5 but less than or equal to 2, 10. So again you need to find the average, like by solving it like this. 5 plus of 10 upon 2 will be equals to 7.5. Okay, so here the mid value will be 2.5. Same in this case it will be 7.5. In this case it will be 12.5. In this case it will be 17.5. In this it will be 22.5. I'll tell you the trick also. If you don't want to do the average here, you just need to add the mid value of that particular number in the lowest mark interval. For example, 5 and 10 are there. Okay, so if you'll solve it out, you will get 7.5. Their average is 7.5. If you don't want to do it, so you just need to take out observe the first term, the first mid value of any group data, and you just need to add that particular first mid value in the lowest mark of that particular class size. See, 2.5 plus of 5 is 7.5. Similarly, 2.5 plus of 10 will be 12.5. Similarly, 2.5 plus of 15 will be equals to 17.5. I'm telling you the trick to calculate it faster. So this is our frequency, this is our mid value, students. Now what we need to do, we have frequency and mid value in the previous page. Now we will be finding out the sigma of fx. How we need to find out? You just need to multiply frequency and the mid values. Means we'll get 26 into 2.5, 40 into 70.7.5, 16 into 12.5, 10 into 17.5, and 8 cross 22.5. Okay, you need to calculate the sum of this particular data, that is sigma of fx. So we'll be calculating it by the help of calculator. 26 cross 2.5 plus of 40 cross 7.5, that is equals to, student, 920. Okay, this is our sigma of fx. Now this data is of 100 adults. Okay, means the total sum of the frequency will be 100. If you find any doubt, so you can add this particular numbers, you will get the total sum of the frequency. So the sum of the frequency is 100. So what we know, that mean is given by sigma of fx upon sigma of f. Okay, so this is 920 and this sigma of f is 100 adults. From here the data is of 100 adults, so I've directly written 100 here. So what you will get, 9.2. So this is our mean, student. Okay, so this is how you need to attempt the particular question of mean. Let's move to the next question, students. Anna makes cups. Each cup costs 6 Swiss francs to make. Anna puts the cup into boxes to sell. Each box contains 4 cups. Anna sells 80 boxes of cups. Okay, now see, student, the data is given here, means we need to calculate the cost price, selling price of 80 boxes. Okay, cost price or selling price of 80 boxes, because Anna is selling 80 boxes. So now let's attempt this question as well. So second, total boxes of cup is 80. Okay, each box contain students 4 cups. Okay, now each cup costs 6 Swiss francs. Each cup cost 6 Swiss francs. Okay, so Now for 80 number of boxes, for 80 number of boxes in which 4 cups are present at the rate of 6 Swiss francs, what will be the cost price? Again I will repeat this sentence, student. This is the manufacturing cost of 1 cup, this part 6 Swiss franc. Each box contains 4 cups and total box of the cups are 80. So in 80 cups, 80 boxes, 4 cups are there, and each cups are manufactured in 6 Swiss francs. So total cost price of the 80 cups will be total cost price of 80 boxes will be given by 80 cross 4 cross 6. Okay, so that is equals to 1920 Swiss francs. Okay, so this is the cost price of 80 boxes, that is 1920 Swiss francs. Now here it is mentioned that 80 boxes of cups for a total of 2160 Swiss francs, means Anna is selling that 80 boxes of cups in 2160. Work out the percentage profit Anna makes, show your working clearly. Okay, we can clearly observe here, student, that cost price is 1920 and the selling price, I'll mention it here, cost price is 1920 and the selling price is 2160 Swiss franc. Okay, so what is profit percentage? Profit percentage is given by profit by CP, cost price, cross 100. Okay, so what is profit here? We know profit is given by selling price minus of cost price. This is what profit is. So 1920 and selling price is 2160. So you will get 240 Swiss francs profit. So by plugging the value of profit here, you will get 240 upon cost price is 1920 cross 100. Okay, so you will get the answer. I will tell you. %12.5% student. This is our solution. 12.5%. Okay, you just need to, this all formula is mentioned on the introductory pages of the question paper. You just need to memorize this formula as well in future if you require. So profit percentage is given by profit by CP cross 100. Now let's move to the second part of this question, that is write down the lower bound of the height, and the height of each cup is 9 centimeter, correct to the nearest centimeter. I have already mentioned this thing and again I will be mentioning it, that how we need to fix this out. 9 is given. Okay, it will belong in the range from, if they have asked for particular means number that this height of the cup is 9 centimeter, correct to the nearest centimeter, correct to the nearest centimeter. So nearest centimeter, if I say, so it will be 9 negative of 1 by 2. Okay, similarly it will belong to 9 plus of 1 by 2 height. This is how we need to calculate the upper bound and lower bound. So from here you will get the this value 8.5 height is less than 9.5. Okay, So this is the range in which the height of this cup will lie. So write down the lower bound of the height. So we have got the lower bound of the height as 8.5. Okay, so this is our 8.5. Okay, the weight of each cup is 120 gram, correct to the nearest 10 gram. Now here the nearest term they are asking for is till 10 gram. Write down the upper bound of the weight. Same we have to do. Weight will lie between 120 negative of 10 by 2. Now here you need to see this, students, that why I have taken 10 by 2, because they have asked to the nearest 10 gram. So I have taken 120 plus of 10 by, I have taken 10 here. Okay, now in this question they have asked for upper bound of the weight. So here you will get so this is the range for weight, students, and this is our upper bound 125. So you just need to mention here 125 gram. So let's come to the third question. So in this question it is mentioned AB and BC are two sides of a rectangular polygon with n sides. Work out the value of n, show your working clearly. Okay, so let's do it, student. We know that sum of a interior angle of a polygon is given by n negative 2 cross 180 by n. Okay, now here if you will see that angle of ABC, will be equal to what most student will do here, student, they will just add these angles and they will calculate the values. But when you will approach with that particular method, the answer will be in negative, means the side will be in negative. If you want to do, you can go ahead with this value, means this question, means this means way also, that majority of the students they will write like this. They will get the angle 198 degree and they will plug in the values and then they will get the solution. Then the solution will be wrong. Why it will be wrong, I will be discussing here. The 198 degree is not the interior angle. Okay, if you will see this part, so interior angle between the sides AB and BC will be the reflex angle between reflex angle. So reflex angle will be given by 360 negative of 198. Okay, so 360 negative of 198 will be 162 degree. So this will be the particular angle, sum of the interior angle, and it will be the value, not this value. Okay, if you'll approach with this method, you will get n, the value of n as a negative. Now if I'll say that angle ABC will be 162 degree, now plugging the values we will get n negative 2 cross 180 by n is equals to 162. Okay, now we'll substitute the value there. 180 by cross multiplication we'll get 162 n negative of you need to transpose 162n to the left hand side and 360 to the right hand side, then you will get the value of n equals to 20. So n will be 20 here, student. Okay, I have told you the incorrect way to attempt this question as well. Okay, this is the incorrect way. If you'll directly add the angles and then if you'll plug the values, you will get the negative value of n, which is incorrect. Now let's move to the next question. Yeah, x power 5 cross x power 7 equals to x power m. Find the value of m. So applying the laws of exponent here, student, we know it will be x power 5 cross x power 7 will be equals to x power 5 plus of 7, that is x power 12. So the value of m will be 12. So it will be 12. Same, y power 8 plus y power 3, it's not plus, it is negative, it's division, sorry, y power 8 division of y power 3 equals to y power n. So y power 8 upon y power 3, that will be equals to y power 8 negative 3. Again I have applied laws of exponent here. A power m division of a power n will be equals to a power m negative of n. So a power y power 8 negative 3 will be y power 5. So the value of n here will be 5. Now if I say simplify fully, next question is 5a power 4 r square cube will be equals to, now the cube of this particular number will be, if I'll open it individually, you'll get 5 cross 5 cross 5, and for a the power will be multiplied here, so a power 12 cross of r power, the original power inside the bracket was 2 and outside the bracket is 3, so it will get multiplied, that is equals to 6. So here you will get the value 125 a power 12 r power 6. So this is the value, student, 125 a power 12 r power 6. Now let's come to the next question. In a sale, normal prices are reduced by 28%. The sale price of a watch is 198 euros. Work out the normal price for this watch. Okay. So I'll tell you how to attempt this question. Let the normal price of a watch be x. Okay. Now in a sale, the normal prices are reduced by 28%. The sale price of a watch is 198 euros. The normal price of this particular watch has been reduced by 28%. So if I say x negative of 28% of x is equals to 198 euros. 198. Why I have done this calculation, student? That because the normal price of a watch is reduced by 28%. Okay, so whatever the price was, so we need to reduce that price with 28%, and the original, that sale price of that cost is also mentioned, that is 198. So you need to calculate it here. You will get x equals to 198. Okay. Now (72x by 100) equals to 198. After calculating it, student, you will get 19800 division of 72, that is equals to 275. So you have received the original value of this particular watch as 275 euros. Okay, so this was the first way to calculate this particular question, first way. Now I will discuss the second way to calculate it. See, if I say that in a sale normal price are reduced by 28%, first method has been discussed here. Now I'll be discussing the second method. If a normal prices are reduced by 28%, the sale price of a watch is 198 euros. So what you need to do, you just need to take the original value of this particular watch as 100 euro. This method is known as assumption method. So you need to take the original value of that particular watch as 100 euro. So according to the question, it has been reduced by 28%. So reducing this value 100 by 28 is very easy. How? You just need to subtract this particular value 100 negative of 28, that is equals to 72. Okay, so now we can see here that 72 is the cost value of watch, and which is equal to the 198 euros. Okay, so for this we need to apply the unitary method, student. For 72 it is given 198, so for 1 unit it will be 198 upon 72. Similarly, the original value which we have fixed in this question was 100, so for 100 it will be 198 upon 72 cross 100. So this is our solution. So I have discussed two methods to approach this question, and both of the methods are correct. Okay, second method is known as assumption method. Here is the value 198 upon 72 cross 100. Now let's move to the next question, that is solve x negative 4 equals to 3 plus of 2x by 6, show clear algebraic working. So let's do it. X negative 4 equals to 3 plus of 2x upon 6. What we need to do here, we need to cross multiply here. So 6 will be multiplied with the left hand values here, so it will be 6 cross x negative 4 equals to 3 plus of 2x. Okay, so it will be 6x 24 plus 3 plus of 2x, positive 2x. So you need to transpose 24 to the right hand side, so it will 6x and 2x to the left hand side, so it will be 6x negative 2x equals to 27. We have transport 24 to the right hand side, so 4x is equal to 27. X is equals to 27. Okay, so the value of x will be 27 upon 4. Here is the solution, students, 27 by 4. Now let's move to the next question, that is factorize y square negative of 11y plus of 30. How we need to factorize, students? See, first we need to see that 30, we need to analyze the coefficient of y square first. So you'll see that coefficient of y square in this particular question is 1. Okay, and the constant term is 30. So the product of coefficient of y square and the constant term will be 30. Now by factor tree method you need to solve this. You need to take the prime factorization of a cross c. A is the coefficient of y square and c is the constant term, so it is 30. So you'll get by prime factorization you'll get these are the factors of 30 here, students. Now we need to fix this particular factors in such a way that we get negative of y 11y in the middle value. So if we will see here, we have received 5, 3 and 2 as a factor of 30. How we need to fix this? Yes, if I say that 3 cross 2 positive of 5 will give you 11, so it could be written as y square negative of 6y negative of 5y positive of 30. Is it possible? We have arranged this 11y in this particular format, means in the format of the factors of a cross c, that is 30. So now we will be taking the factor commons here, so you will get y negative of 6 here, negative of 5 y. Now if you will take negative common here in this line, so you will be getting 5 and y negative of 6. Okay, the sign gets changed here. So what you will get, the value here, students, will be y negative of 6 cross y negative of 5. This is the particular value, okay, after the factorization of this particular expression. This was the expression, student. Now in the next part they have given as an equation. This was an expression, this is an equation. Now if I say that if you will solve this part, so just we need to plug the factors which we have got in the B part, that is y negative of 6 cross y negative of 5 equals to 0. See, in this part they have asked us to solve that particular equation. Earlier it was an expression. So what does it mean, student? It means that any of the number could be a 0. So let's suppose, because if you are multiplying some numbers and the product of that particular number is 0, so it means that one of the number will be 0, then only it is possible. So y negative of 6 equals to 0 and y negative of 5 equals to 0. So here you will get y equals to 6 and y equals to 5. Okay, so the value of y here will be 6 comma 5. 6 is also possible, 5 is also possible. Now let's move to the next question, student. Here is a solid cylinder. The radius of the cylinder is given, the height of the cylinder is given, volume of the cylinder is given, and work out the value of h. Okay, give your answer correct to 1 decimal places. Okay, now the radius is given as 8 centimeter, height is not given, and the volume of this particular cylinder is 3892 centimeter square, sorry, cube. So we know that volume of a cylinder is given by pi r square h. This is mentioned on the introductory pages of your question paper as well. If you want, you can look for the volume of the cylinder formula. So here when you will calculate it, pi r square h equals to, volume is given 3892. Okay, pi, what we'll do, we'll substitute pi as 22 upon 7 cross of r. Radius here is 8. Okay, so it will be 8 square cross of h, 3892. Okay, you need to transpose the 7 and the numerator to the denominator of the right hand side. 3892 cross 7 upon 8 square, that is 8 cross 8 cross of 22. Okay, so what we will get here, h equals to, just take your calculator and solve it, you will get the value 3892 cross of 7 will be 27244 upon and the denominator part it will be 8 cross 8 cross 22, that is 1408. Okay, after solving it, student, you will get 272 19.349. 19.349. This is our solution, student, correct to one decimal places. Okay, if you want, you can round it off to 19.5. okay, let's move to the next question. Write 520 million in standard form. We know that 1 million equals to 10 to the power 6. Okay, 1 million is equals to 10 to the power 6. Now for writing this part 520 million in standard form, so 520 million will be 520 cross of 10 to the power 6. Okay, now this is not the standard form, student. Okay, we need to fix this. We can write this as 5.2 cross 10 to the power 8. This is the standard part. Correct to the two significant figures. What we did here, we just have taken 10 common here from this particular value, and we have multiplied here. So already it was 10 power 6, and now I have multiplied 100, so it will be 10 to the power 8. Okay, so this is our standard form. Now this part, second part, 8.79 cross 10 to the power -5. What does it actually mean? I'll write it here for you. It will be easy to understand. 8.79 upon 10 to the power 5. Because the power here is negative, so it means that particular number with the exponent will be on a division side. So you need to fix this much zeros to this particular numbers. I'll tell you how. You just need to fix that much zeros which is written on the denominator size, and then you need to put the decimal point here. That will be equals to 0.0000879. Okay, it will be 0.0000879. You need to fix that much number, that much zeros before the significant figures, that is 879. Now let's come to the next question. Work out 5 cross 10 power 42 cross 7 cross 10 to the power -180. See here, first of all you need to multiply the first two terms, that is 5 cross of 7 cross of 10 to the power 42 cross of 10 to the power -180. Here you will get 35 cross of 10 to the power, subtract this particular value, you will get 180 negative of 42. I am applying the laws of exponent here, students, so you will get 10 to the power negative of 138. 10 to the power negative of 138. Give your answer in standard form. So it is not the standard form. The standard form is 3.5 cross 10 to the power negative of 137. Okay, this is the value. Now let's move to the next question. Yes, ABCD is a trapezium in which the particular angle ADC is mentioned as 60 degree and AD is 12 centimeter, DC is 47 centimeter. Work out the area of a trapezium. Show your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay, if I'll say so this is our 60 degree, this is the A, this is B, and this is C, and this is D. 47 centimeter. Here it is 12 centimeter, student. Now first of all name this point as E. Okay, now if I say in triangle AED, what will be the value of AE here? If I apply the formula sin 60 equals to AE upon AD. I am applying the trigonometric ratios here, student. Sin 60 is given by root 3 by 2 equals to AE, we don't know, and AD is given 12. Okay, so AE will be equals to 6 root 3. Okay, we have got AE as 6 root 3. Similarly, if I say what will be the value of DE here, so applying the tan 60 degree trigonometric ratio in triangle AED, that will be equals to AE upon DE. AE we have already calculated as 6 root 3 and DE we don't know, and tan 60 is root 3, so it will be 6 root 3 upon DE. So here you will get DE equals to 6. Okay, so we have got the value, this value as well, 6, and this height as well, that is 6 root 3. So if I say this particular triangle, what will be the area of this particular triangle? So area of triangle AED will be given by half base into height, that is half, and base here is student 6, so it will be 6 cross height. Height is also we have calculated, that is 6 root 3, that is equals to 18 root 3. Okay, now if I say that AED, and similarly if I mention this point as BKC, there are two triangles of this particular trapezium, so area of these two triangles will be, area of two triangles will be 18 root 3 cross 2, that is equals to 36 root 3. Okay, we have got the area of this particular triangles, means both the triangles, and we have also got the value of DE. DE is 6 centimeter, and similarly KC will also be 6, because we have calculated DE equals to 6. Now we know that DC in this particular question, student, is 47 centimeter. So for calculating EK it will be 47 negative of 12, you will get the value as 35. Okay, we have got the value of EK as 35. So the area of rectangle ABEK, area of rectangle ABEK will be equals to length and to breadth. So length we have got 35 and height also we have, this breadth we have got as 6 root 3, so it will be equals to 35 cross 6, that is equals to 210 root 3. Okay, so the total area of a trapezium will be given by the area of rectangles and the area of two triangles, that is 210 root 3 plus of the area of two triangles we have calculated it as 36 root 3, so you will get the value as 246 root 3, that is equals to 426.07. okay, 426.07. what we did here is we have substituted that particular value of root 3 as 1.732. so if you want to take the screenshot, you can take it. Okay, let's move to the next question. Question number 10 states that complete the table of values for y equals to x cube plus of 2x plus of 3. So what we need to do here, we just need to plug the values. What does it mean? Means you need to substitute the value of x equals to minus 3. Similarly, you need to substitute the value of x equals to 2 in the particular equation y equals to x cube plus of 2x plus of 3. Okay, so when you will substitute this value, let's say our first blank is open here, that is we need to plug the value of x equals to minus 3 in this particular equation, so you will get minus 30. Okay, if you will plug the value of x equals to minus 3 in the particular equation, you will get minus 30 the value of y, and same if you will plug the value of 2 x equals to 2 in this given equation, you will get 2 cube plus of 2 cross 2 plus of 3, that will be 8 plus of 4 plus of 3. That will be equals to 8 plus of 4 plus of 3, means it will be 15. Okay, so this will be 15. Now what we need to do, we need to plot the graphs here as per the coordinates. Let's first point is x is minus 3 and y is minus 30, so somewhere here you will get the value, this part. Same, second is minus 2 and minus 9, so minus 2 and minus 9 will be here. Minus 1 and 0, minus 1 0 means it will be here. Same, 0 3, 0 and 3, so you need to count here 3. 1 6 means x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 6, somewhere near here. 2 15, 2 is x coordinate and 15 is y coordinate, so it will be here. 3 36, 3 here, and 36 will be approximately here. Afterwards what we need to do, we just need to join the points. Okay, so this is our graph, student. Roughly we will get like this. You just need to plot the graph on the coordinate axis, and then we need to join that particular coordinate. This is how we need to do this particular question, and this is our value. First we need to plug the values here, and then we'll be plotting the graph. Now let's move to the next question, students. Yeah, OABC is a sector of a circle center O, and angle AOC is 140 degree. OA equals to OC equals to 16 centimeter. Calculate the area of a sector. We know area of a sector is given by theta upon 360 cross pi r square. Okay, what is theta here, student? That is 140 upon 360 cross pi. Let's suppose pi, the value of pi I am taking as 22/7, and radius here is 16, so it will be 16 cross 16. What we need to do, we just need to calculate this particular value. You will get 14 cross of 22 cross of 16 cross of 16, that will be equals to 78848. Upon in denominator you will get 36 cross 7, that is equals to 252. Okay, so it will be 78848 upon 252, that will be 312.88. This is our particular value, student. They have asked for 3 significant figures. So for 3 significant figures, only these 3 figures will be counted. So 312 will be your solution. Anyways, I have calculated it for you. This is the particular answer of this question. Now let's move to the next question, that is 5 by 4 plus of x minus of 3 upon 6 as express this particular term as a single fraction in its simplest form. What we need to do here, students, see 5 by 4 plus of x minus of 3 upon 6x. We just need to take the LCM of this two fractions which are written here. So the LCM here will be 24x. How I got this particular value? You just need to multiply the denominators of both the fractions, then you will get 24x. Now we need to see that 24x will come in the multiplication table of 4, means by how much. So you need to see that if we multiply 6x in 4, then you will be able to get 24x. So 4 cross 6x will be 24x. So 6x cross 5 will be 30x, plus of same 6x is written here. We need to get 24x. What we need to multiply, will be multiplying it with 4. So 4 cross x minus of 3 will be 4x minus of 12. Okay. After solving it further, you will get 34x minus of 12 upon 24x. We can take 2 common here, so you will get 17x minus of 6 upon 12. We have taken 6 common here, student. So the solution will be 17x minus of 6 upon 12. We have taken 2 common from the numerator and 2 common from the denominator, and then we have cancelled the term. We will get 17x minus of 6 upon 12. Let's move to the next question, that is Charlotte bought an apartment for $75. Okay. So this is what Charlotte bought an apartment for. In the first year, the value of apartment decreased by 4%. Okay. So after first year, what will be the current value? You need to see this. So the amount first was, this was the particular amount in which this Charlotte bought an apartment, and this is decreased by 4%, means minus of 4% of 75. Okay, so this will be the value of this particular apartment after first year. Okay, so you need to calculate this. Yeah, so after first year it will be 720000. This is the value after first year. Now let's move to the second year. Again, after the second year, the value of the apartment decreased by 6.5%. So after second year, the value will be, this amount will be considered now, because the amount after first year was this. Now we need to consider this amount, and the value is decreased by 6.5%. So it will be minus of 6.5% of okay 0.065. So you'll get $673,200. Okay, now after the third year, in the third year, the value of the apartment increased by X%. Now this particular amount is increased. So after third year, here you need to write after third year, it will be, this amount will be considered now 673,200 plus of X% is increased. So I am taking positive sign here. So plus of X% of 673,200, that will be equal to the value of the Charlotte apartment was, means after third year the value is given already, that is 698,445. okay, 698,445. this is the value they have given. So we need to calculate this. So it will be equals to, I'll calculate it. We need to transpose 673,200 on the right hand side. So it will get negative 698,445 negative of 673,200. So the value of X will be 25245 upon 673,2, that will be equals to 3.75. okay, so by this much percent, students, the value of the apartment was increased in the third year. So this they were asking for, this is the value, okay, 3.75. now let's move to the next question. It's very easy. Ricardo is going to play one game of badminton and one game of tennis. He can either win or lose each game. The probability that he will win the game of the badminton is 0.7. The probability that he will win the game of tennis is 0.4. Now let's see, students, see. The probability that he will win the game of badminton is 0.7. Okay, so 0.7 is the probability of winning the game. So 0.7. So what will be the probability of losing the game of badminton? If probability of winning the game of badminton is 0.7, so losing the game will be, we know it will be 1 negative of 0.7, that will be equals to 0.3. Those who don't know what is this, I'll tell. Probability of any event to occur and probability of any event not to occur, the sum of both the probabilities will be equals to 1. So from here we will calculate that what will be the probability of losing the game of badminton. So it will be 0.3, because for winning it is 0.7, so for losing it will be 0.3. now let's move ahead. The probability that he will win the game of tennis is 0.4. so below tennis column, the probability will be of winning this tennis game will be 0.4. so as usual, for losing this game will be 1 negative of 0.4, that will be equals to 0.6. same here you will be writing 0.6. okay, now same tennis is there, so probability of winning will be 0.4, and again losing the game will be 0.6. okay, now second, we have completed this probability diagram. Work out the probability that Ricardo loses both the games. Okay, means both the games this particular person is losing. What will be the probability? See, the probability of losing the game of badminton is 0.3. Similarly, the probability of losing the game of tennis is 0.6. So it will be equals to 0.18. okay, we just need to cross multiply it, we will get 0.18. Acha, why I didn't made this addition sign here? Because if he would have asked that what will be the probability that Ricardo loses any one of the games, okay, So you need to figure it out what the question is asking. Then we need to work out that why I have kept this multiplication sign and why not addition sign. Okay. Now let's come to the next question. Root 3 power 5 equals to k root 3, where k is an integer. Find the value of k. Root 3 power 5 is equals to k root 3. So we can write this as root 3 cross root 3 cross root 3 cross root 3 cross root 3 equals to k root 3. This root 3 got cancelled, and here we will get value of k equals to 9, because root 3 cross root 3 will be 3, root 3 cross root 3 will be 3. So 3 cross 3 will be 9. So here the value is 9. Now let's move to the next question. Show that 21 upon 3 minus root 2 can be written in the form of c plus root d, where c and d are integers. Okay. See, 21 upon 3 minus of root 2 cross of 3 plus of root 2. What I am doing here, student, I am rationalizing this particular fraction. So when we do the rationalization part, we need to multiply the particular means fraction with the positive or negative part of that denominator of this particular fraction. So 3 negative of root 2, so you will multiply here by 3 plus of root 2. Okay, if it would have been here 3 positive of root 2, so you will be multiplying it by 3 negative of root 2 upon 3 negative of root 2. So what you will get here, 21 in the numerator part will be 3 plus of root 2 upon, in the denominator here you will apply the formula, that is a minus of b, a plus of b, it will be equals to a square minus of b square. So you will get 9 minus of 2. Why 2? Because b here in this case is root 2, so it will be root 2 square, that will be equals to 2. So it will be 21 3 plus of root 2 upon 7. Here 7 3s are 21, and you will get 9 plus of 3 root 2. Okay. So we have written this particular number as they have asked for, but you need to see they have asked c plus of root d, means this need to be in the root format. So what we need to do, 9 plus of, how to insert 3 into the square root, I will tell. Root 2, if we'll see, this 3 without the sign of a square root can be written as root 9, because root 9, the value of root 9 will be 3. So this 3 I have inserted in the root sign. So we have got the value as 2 cross 9. So it will be equals to 2 plus of root of 18. Okay. Now we have written it in the form of c plus of root d, where c is 2 and d is, student, 18. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Fx is equal to 9 minus of root x, gx is equal to 4x square. Plug the value, find f9. Okay, fx is given as 9 minus of root x, so they have asked for f9. We need to plug the value here, means we need to replace the value of x by 9. So you will get 9 minus of root 9 will be equals to 3, that is equals to 6. So here is the solution, 6. Now solve f gx is less than 0. Show clear algebraic working. Okay, see, f gx means in f gx, I'll tell how to do this part, is less than 0. Okay, means we need to replace the function of x, the x part in the function f with gx. Okay, so it will be 9 negative of root. Now here we need to place the value of gx, so I'll be writing first gx here, then I'll be putting less than 0. Now 9 minus of root gx, what is gx, student? That is 4x square less than 0. So you'll get 9 minus of 4x square will be equals to, we can write this as 2x whole square, okay, less than 0. So it will be student 9 minus of 2x less than 0. Okay, we need to transport 2x to the right hand side, so we'll get 9 greater than less than 2x. So we can say here that x is greater than 9 by 2. What does it mean? X is greater than 9 by 2. It is also correct. Okay, or you can also do it x is greater than 4.5. This is also correct. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The histogram shows information about the times in minute that some peoples were in a shop. Frequency density. For work out an estimate for the proportion of these people who were in the shop for more than 40 minutes. First, what we need to see, frequency density cross time will tell the number of peoples. Okay, now first let's analyze this graph, students. See, here it is, the time is 10 minutes. Now here you will see it is 2.5. So the first point will be frequency density will be 2.5 cross of 10 will be equals to 25. Same we need to do here. So you will see so you need to see this particular part. It is 5 cross 4, it will be equals to 20. Same from here to here it will be, student, this is 10, 15 cross of 3.6, 15 cross of 3.6, 54. Now again here you will need to see that what is the time interval. So it will be 30 and 50. This is the range. So the time will be 20, and the frequency density, if I say, it will be till it is half of the first part, so it will be 0.5, that will be equals to 10. Okay, now see this graph, the 50 to 60 is 10, and what is the value here? It will be 1.5. What is the frequency density? It is 1.5. So here it is 15. Now what we need to do, we need to calculate this value. Okay, just add this number of people, you will get 25 plus of 20 plus of 54 plus of 25, that is equals to 124 peoples. Okay, we have the data of 124 people. Now okay, now let's see, they have asked for those people who were in the shop for more than 40 minutes. Now if I say I'll break this graph from here, so you'll see from here to here it is okay. First let's suppose from here to here 40 to 50, it will be the time interval will be 10 minutes, and for 40 to 50 the frequency density will be 0.5, so it will be equals to 5. Now for 50 to 60 you need to see that the frequency density is 1.5 and the time is 10, so 10 cross of 1.5, that is equals to 15. Now we will add both of this number, will get 20. So this is our solution. So this I have told you that how to calculate the number of people, and since they have asked the people who are spending more than 40 minutes only, so from here this graph will be divided. So you need to calculate this part only, students, 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. Okay, so the number of people will be 20. Let's move to the next question, that is y is inversely proportional to x cube y equals to 4 when x equals to 3. Work out the value of x when y equals to x 864. So y is inversely proportional to x cube, so y will be equals to some constant of proportionality, let's say as k, so it will be equals to k upon x cube. Now here they have told that y is 4 when we are substituting the value of x equals to 3, so it will be 3. So we can find the value of k here, that is 4 cross of 3 power 3, so it will be equals to k 3 power 3 will be 27 cross of 4, it equals to 108. Okay, now we have found the value of k 108. So we need to work out for the value of x. Okay, so from here we can say that x will be equals to k by y, x cube will be equals to k by y. Okay, from this particular equation. Now if we take the square root of both the side, we will get x equals to k by y to the power cube root. Okay, this is the cube root. We have got the value of k, that is 108, and they have asked for the value of x when y is 864. Okay, this is the cube root. This is the cube root, student. Okay, so we need to calculate this value. You will get 1 by 8, and the cube root of 1 by 8 will be 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the solution. Okay, now let's move to the next question. The equation of a curve is y equals to fx. There is only one minimum point on the curve. The coordinate of this minimum point are 8, minus 12. Write down the coordinate of the minimum point on the curve with equation y equals to fx plus of 3. And first is y equals to c. First is y equals to fx plus of 3. Okay. Now here is, if you'll see that the function y, if I take about the coordinate thing, say, so y, in this case y equals to fx plus of 3. Now in 8 minus 3, 8 minus of 12, what is the x coordinate here? It is 8. So and y coordinate here is negative of 12. This is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. So y coordinate is getting increased by 3. So y coordinate is increased by 3. So at x coordinate will be same, but if we'll increase the y coordinate by positive 3, so negative of 12 plus of 3 will be negative of 9. So here is the value for the first part, 8 minus 9. Okay, because they are only changing the value of y. Now if you see, y is equal to function of 2x. Okay, as I have told that this is x part, this is y part, students, in the coordinate. So this is x part. Now here you will see that y is equal to f2x. This whole function is of x. This is the x coordinate. Now the y part is f is f2x. So it will be eight. This was the x coordinate, and function of 2x means this was the x coordinate. So for 2x it will be 4, because x was 8, x coordinate was 8 here. So 2x will be equals to 4. Why? Because if we'll substitute the value of x equals to 4, then we'll get 8. Or if you are not getting, so directly divide this particular number for x coordinate with 2x. So you'll get 4 here. So the solution will be 4 minus negative of 12. Okay, let's move ahead. Now see, in this particular diagram, work out the length of BC, give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. In triangle ABD, okay, we'll apply the cosine rule. If you don't know the formula, you can go to the introductory page of this particular paper and you'll get the formula. So it will be equals to BD square equals to AB square plus of AD square minus of 2AB AD cos 72 degree. I am just applying the formula here. So BD square will be equals to AB square is 9.4 square plus of 12.8 square negative of 2 AB into AD. AB into AD. AB is 9.4 and AD is 12.8 and cos of 72 degree. So BD square will be equals to, we just need to calculate it. So 9.4 square plus of 12.8 square, that will be equals to 252.2 negative of 2 cross 9.4 cross 12.8 cross cos of 72, that will be equals to 74.36. okay, so BD will be here, we need to subtract this particular value, so we'll get 252.2 177.838 13.33. okay, so this is the value of BD. So we have got this value, students. BD is equals to 13.3. Now in triangle BDC, what we need to apply? Okay, we need to apply the sine rule. What is sine rule? A by sine A equals to B by sine B. So if we apply here sine rule, so angle BCD upon BD will be equals to angle BDC upon BC. okay, BCD is given as 54 degree and BD is 13.33 equals to angle BDC, if I say, that is 39 degree. okay, sine, don't mention, forget to mention sine here, students. okay, so sine 54 upon 30.3 and angle BDC is sine 39 upon BC will be, we don't know the value of BC, we just need to calculate, we just need to transpose the values, we will get BC equals to sine of 39 cross of 13.33 upon sine of 54. okay, just need to plug in the values from calculator, you will get sine of 39 cross of 13.33, you will get 8.38 divided by sine of 54, 10.369. 10.369 is the solution. okay, this is the 10.369. First what we did, we applied the cosine formula, cosine rule here in this particular triangle and sine rule here in this particular triangle. okay, now let's move to the next question. okay, see, a box contains 20 counters, 9 of the counters are red, 7 of the counters are yellow, 4 of the counters are green. Alex takes at random 3 counters from the box. Work out the probability that exactly 2 of the 3 counters are of the same color. okay, see here, there are 3 counters, student, 3 counters. First what we need to do, total number of outcomes possible. So you have seen that there are 20 counters and there are 20 counters, out of which we want 3 counters to be filled. So total number of outcomes in this case will be, student, 20C3. okay, this is the total number of outcomes. If we want to fill the 3 counters with, means 3 counters we need to choose it out of 20 counters. So in how many possible ways it is possible? That is 20C3. Now first part is 9 of the counters are red. In the question they have asked that exactly 2 of the 3 counters of the same color. If first part 2 of the counters are red, then how we will fill this particular box? See, okay, so this particular box, 2 boxes should be of red column. Now I'll tell you, filling the 2 boxes out of the 3 boxes from 9 red counters, it will be, how you will get? You will get by 9C2. If you want to fill 2 box counters with, means see, we are selecting 2 counters, 2 red counters out of 9 red counters. So how you will find it? You will get 9C2 cross. Now if I talk about this particular box, student, this particular box, so this could be filled by how many ways? It could be filled by either with the yellow or with green part. So 7 plus of 4, that is equals to 7 plus of 4. So this is the number of ways possible for if we want to place 2 red counters. Okay, 9C2 cross of 7 plus of 4. I'll do it. 9C2 cross of 7 plus of 4, 11, that is 396. Okay, similarly now we need to see for second one is yellow. So 2 of the counters are yellow. Again I will draw this diagram. Any 2 should be yellow. Any 2, it could be first 2 or second 2, or the last 2 could be possible, or the middle and the first and second could be possible. So how to fill this particular 2 counters with yellow? So you can calculate it by 7C2, because we are choosing 2 counters from 7 yellow counters. So 7C2. Now for this box, student, what are the number of ways possible? Because yellow part is already we have done. So by 9 is remaining in red and 4 is remaining in green. So it will be 9 plus of 4. Okay, so it will be 7C2 cross of 13, that will be equals to 273. Now third part is 4 of the counters are green. So 2 of counters are green. So how it is possible? 2 of the counters are green. Out of 4 we need to select 2 counters as a green. So it will be 4C2 cross of. Now 2 counters we have filled with green part. Again I will do it here. 2 parts we have filled with green. Now the remaining one counter can be filled in 9 plus of 7 ways. 9 plus of 7 ways. Why I am doing positive sign here? Why I am placing positive sign here? Because this is mutually exclusive event. Okay, it will be 4C2 cross of 9 plus 7. 4C2 cross of 9 plus of 7 will be 16, that will be 96. So 96 ways are possible. Now total number of outcome was 20C3, that is equals to 1140. Okay, now we have got the favorable outcomes, student. So it will be equals to favorable outcomes here will be equals to 396 plus of 273 plus of 96. 273 plus of 96. We'll get the value here. We just need to 373 plus of 396 plus of 273 plus of 96, that is equals to 765. Okay, so this is the number of favorable outcome possible. We know what is probability. Probability is given as by total number of favorable outcome upon total number of outcome possible. So outcome possible is 1140. So this is our solution. Okay, it could be written in a simplified fraction. You just need to divide it by 5, then you'll get the values here. Okay, let me know in the comment section that what is the simplified fraction. Simplified fraction. Okay, let's move ahead to the next question, that is solve the simultaneous equation, show clear algebraic working. So x square plus of 3y plus of y square is equal to 7. This is the first equation, and second equation is y equals to x plus of 2. What we need to do, we just need to plug in the value of y equals to x plus 2. So y is equal to x plus 2, we need to plug in the value of y equal to x plus 2 in this particular first equation. So it will be x square plus of 3, x plus of 2 plus of y plus of x plus of 2 whole square plus of equals to 7, x square plus of 3x plus of I have opened the bracket, student, so you will get 2x square plus of 7x plus of 6 plus of 4 will be 10 and equals to 7. So this 7 I'll be transposing it to the left hand side, so you will get 2x square plus of 7x plus of 3 equals to 0. Now see here, we can apply the quadratic equation formula here if you want. So I'll be calculating it. So a is 2 here, b is 7 and c is 3. Okay, what is quadratic equation formula? That is minus plus minus of under root of b square minus of 4ac upon 2a. Okay, so negative of b will be negative of 7 plus minus of negative b square minus of 4ac, that is equals to 49 minus of 24 upon 2a, 2 will be 4. Okay, so negative of 7 plus minus of 49 minus of 24 will be equals to 25. So you will get 5 here. So 5 upon 4. So first possible case is 7 plus of 5 upon 4, and second case will be negative of 7 negative of 5 upon 4. So here you will get 2 by 4, that is equals to minus of 1 by 2, and here you will get minus 12 by 4, so it will be minus of 3. So these are the value of x, student. Okay, these are the value of x. Now for getting the value of y, what we need to do, y is equal to x plus of 2, it is given in the equation, and we have got the value of x, that is negative of 1 by 2, x is equal to negative of 1 by 2, and x is equals to negative of 3, x is equal to negative of 3. So if we will plug the value of x equal to negative of 1 by 2, you will get negative of 1 by 2 plus of 2, that will be equals to 3 by 2. Okay, and similarly if we will plug the value of y equals x equals to 3 here, negative of 3, so you will get y equals to negative of 1. So the original coordinates, student, will be, the original value of x and y will be negative of 1 by 2 comma 3 by 2, this is first coordinate, and second one is negative of 3 comma negative of 1. This is the second coordinate, students. Okay, now let's move ahead. Yeah, see, in this particular question, OAB is a triangle, P is the midpoint of O, Q is the point on OB, ABP and PQ are a straight triangle. Okay, see here. First, what we need to do, student, we need to join this particular part. What we did, we have joined O and R here. Okay, now see, OA is equal to, OA vector is equals to 12A and OB vector is equal to 8B. It is given. OA and OA, OB, OA and OB, OB, OA and OB is given. So from this particular triangle OAB, in triangle OAB, if you visualize it, you'll get to know in triangle OAB, OA plus of AB will be equals to OB. OA plus of AB, OA plus of AB will be equals to OB. So OA here is 12A plus of AB we don't know, and OB here is 8B. Okay, so from here if you will transpose the value of 12A to this side, so AB vector will be equals to 8B minus of 12A. Okay, this is the value of AB vector. We have got the value of AB vector. Now see, here it is, first part is done, AB in terms of A and B, I have done it. Now for the second part, AB by BR, AB upon BR is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, now see, this is first part and this is means AB by BR is 1 by 2. So we can say that this particular whole this line AR is divided into 3 segments because the ratio is 1 by 2. So AB will be equals to okay, if you are not getting this point, what I'll do, just cross multiply this thing, so you'll get 2AB is equal to BR. Okay, now AR, we know that AR is equal to AB plus of BR. AB, let it be AB, and for BR we can substitute 2AB, so it will be equals to 3AB. So from here we can say that AR will be equals to 3 times of AB. Done. Now let's move to the triangle OAR. In triangle OAR, in triangle OAR, the big triangle I am taking, so OA plus of AR will be equals to OR. OA plus of AR OA plus of AR will be equals to OR. OA, what is OA, student? That is 12A. So 12A plus of AR. AR, we can substitute AR equals to 3AB. So it will be equals to 3AB equals to OR. Okay, 12A vector plus of 3AB. What was AB? We have calculated there. So 8B minus of 12A. 8B vector minus of 12A equals to OR. We have substituted the value of AB equals to this. So 12A vector plus of 24B negative of 36A vector is equal to OR. So from here you will get 24B vector negative of 24A vector equals to OR. So we have got the value of OR. Okay, we have got this particular vector OR also. Now if we see in triangle OPR, in triangle OPR, what will be the value? OPR OP plus of PR will be equals to OP vector plus of PR vector will be equals to OP plus of PR will be equals to OR vector. What is OP here? OP will be, see, P is the midpoint of OA and OA is 12A, so OP will be 6A. So this particular part will be 6A vector, student, because P is the midpoint. So OP will be 6A plus of PR, we don't know, let it be PR, and OR will be 24B negative of 24A vector. From here you will get PR vector equals to 24B vector minus of 30A vector. This is the value of PR vector. Now we have got the value of PR as well. If you will see this diagram, we can see that PQ and QR are lying on the same line, are the part of the same line. PQ and QR are coincident line. PQ and QR are coincident lines. Okay, so in vector form you will see, you can analyze this part, that it will be, they both will be parallel. So PQ will be, we have got the value of PR, student, PR we have got, and for okay, one more thing. Now let's see this triangle, in triangle OPQ, if I say okay, see this part, student, in triangle OPQ, I'll do it here separately. In triangle OPQ, okay, OP plus of OQ will be equals to, sorry, OP plus of PQ will be equals to OQ vector. OP plus of PQ will be OQ vector. So OP here is 6A plus of PQ vector we don't know, and OQ vector is NB. So PQ vector will be, student, NB minus of 6A. So we have got the value of PQ vector as well here. Okay, now see, PQ is NB minus of 6A. Now come to the point, PQR, if I say PQ and QR, they are parallel in nature because they are coincident line, but in vector format, if you will say, they will be parallel. Here it is 2D diagram, so you are clearly visualizing it, but in vector format they will be parallel in nature. So PQ will be parallel to QR, so it will be PQ will be parallel to QR, PQ will be parallel to QR. So we know the condition of writing this particular part. PQ and PR. So if we say NB minus of 6A, PQ is NB vector minus of 6A, this will be equals to the QR part, that is equals to, what is the value of PR we have calculated, that is 24B minus of 30A. Okay, this will be PR. Just from here we need to, what we need to do, we need to compare the coefficient, student. See, negative of 6A and negative of 30A. So from here, if we compare the coefficient of A vector first, so it will be compare coefficient. So it will be negative of 6 will be equals to minus of 30K of A vector if I am doing. So K will be equals to 1 by 5. Okay, k will be equals to 1 by 5. Now if we compare the coefficient of b vector, so it will be 24k will be equals to nb vector, nb, so it will be n what, okay, so n k I have got value as 1 by 5, so it will be 1 by 5, that will be equals to n, this will be equals to n equals to 4.8. okay, so the original value of this particular question will be, find the value of n, that will be equals to 4.8. okay, I think you have visualized the concept which we have applied here. It was a good question, by the way. Now let's move to the next question. Yeah, see, an athletic series has 30 terms. Yeah, and an arithmetic series has 30 terms. The first term is a, the common difference is d, the 20th term is 123. So we know Tn is equal to a plus of n minus of 1d. So the 20th term here it is given as 123. So 123. So a will be first term and 20 term will, when will you plug the value of n equals to 20, you will get 19 of d equals to 123. Okay. The sum of, so let's suppose this as a first equation. Now the sum of the 30 term is 2880. We know that sum of the n terms is given by n by 2, 2a plus of n minus 1 d. This is the formula, student. It will be mentioned on the introductory pages as well. If you want to see the formula, you can go to that particular page. Now sum of the 30 terms is 2880. So 2880 will be equals to 30 by 2 because n is 30 here, and plug in the values. 2a plus of n will be 30, so it will be n negative of 1 will be 29d, so 29d. Okay, so (288) cross of 2 divided by 3 will be equals to 192. So 192 is equals to 2a plus of 29d. Let's suppose this as equation number 2. Okay, now see, the first equation is this, second equation is this. We need to see that what is the coefficient of a here, so it is 1, and coefficient of a here in the second equation is 2. So if we multiply 2 in the first equation, equation 1, we are multiplying by 2. You need to write whole sentence, I am just notifying you here. So it will be 2a plus of 38d equals to 246. Okay, now this, let's suppose this as equation number 3. Now if we'll see third equation and second equation, so we can subtract these values. So equation number 3 minus of equation number 2. Okay, so it will be 2a plus of 38d equals to 246, which we have got here, and here it is 2a plus of 2a plus of 29d equals to 192. If we are subtracting this particular values, we will get 90 and equals to 4 and 54. So d, the value of d will be 6. Okay, d will be 6. Now if we plug in the value of d equals to 6 in this particular equation number 1, d equals to 6 in equation number 1. We are plugging the value of d equals to 6 in equation number 1. So you will get a plus of 19 into 6 is equals to 123. So you will get the value 123 negative of 114. So here you will get A we have got the value as 9 and D as 6. Okay, so this is how we need to do this particular question. Now let's move to the next question. Yes, this is the last question of this particular paper, student. PQRS is an square and PR is the diagonal of the square. See, PQRS, PQRS, okay. P is the point with the coordinate, okay. PR is the diagonal of the square, okay. So let's do it. From here to here, it is the diagonal part. Now the coordinate of P is 4, 7 and R is 8, -5. Find the equation of the straight line that passes through the point Q and S. Okay, means any certain straight line is there, student, which is passing through a P and S, Q and S, sorry. This was the straight line which was passing through Q and S. Now, if I say, okay, see, P and R, the coordinates are given here. So, we know what is the property of a square, student. They bisect, they intersect each other at a 90 degree. Means they bisect each other at 90 degree. They means their diagonal intersect at 90 degree. So, if I say what will be the slope of the line, PR, it will be equals to negative of 5, negative of 7 upon 8 minus of 4. It will be equals to negative of 4 upon 4, that will be equals to negative of 3. Okay. Now the slope of line PR we have got, and QS and PR, if I have already told, they bisect each other at 90 degrees. So means they are perpendicular in nature. So the two lines who are perpendicular in nature, their slope, means line A cross line B, the multiplication of the slope of these lines will be equals to -1. This is the general condition. So for line PR we have got the slope -3. So slope of PR cross of slope of QS equals to -1. So slope of QS is equals to -1 upon slope of PR. So it will be MQS is equals to -1 by slope of 3, PR line is -3, so -1, so it will get cancelled. So we have got the slope of QS as 1/3. Okay, for this line we have got the slope. Okay, now see, this was the point. Now for P and R, if I say, let's suppose this point as O, what will be the coordinate of this point O? So it will be, I've already told that they bisect each other at 90 degree. So the coordinate of this point will be will be equals to 8 plus of 4 by 2 comma negative of 5 plus of 7 by 2. The average value of the coordinate of P and R. So here you will get the coordinate of O. So coordinate of O will be, student, 8 plus of 4 means 6, and for here it will be 1. So it will be 6 comma 1, the coordinate of O. Now we have got the two values, the slope of the line QS and the coordinate of line point O. We can see that O will be lying on the particular line QS and PR both. So if I say what will be the equation of the line passing through the point O having this slope, so we already know that is equals to, if you don't know, I'll write the formula, m q minus x minus of x1. This is how we need to give that particular thing. So y, the ordinate of this coordinate of O is 1, and slope we have calculated, this of this line will be 1 by 3, and x negative of x1 will be 6. Okay, cross multiply it, 3y minus of 3 is equals to x minus of 6. So here you will get 3y negative of x is equals to minus of 6 plus of 3, that will be equals to minus of 3. So this is the solution, student. Equation of this particular line will be 3y minus of x equals to negative of 3. It could be also written as x negative of 3y negative of 3 equals to 0. We have transposed the values, then we'll get the solutions. Okay. So I hope this question is also clear to you, how I have got the coordinate of O and how I have got the slope of the line QS. Okay. So this is our solution. Okay. So hope you like my video. Please share and share the content with the fellow students, and if you face any type of a problem or queries you have, so you can comment me in inbox, so I'll be providing the solution as well. Right now I am solving the Pearson Edexcel IGCSE examination, and today I have solved 0580/1H. Next I'll be solving the question papers of foundation level. Soon I'll be uploading the video soon. See you again. Thank you.